Hi all, this is another video for my Mule feed. This time I'm just briefly going to cover the new data weave transformation language that Mule released in Mule 3.7. It's been a few months now and I've been using it some. Well, I can't say I'm an expert yet, but I'll show you some very simple features inside this language, just so you can get a hang of it and get yourself started. It's not particularly hard and it's extremely simple to get started with it. So let's begin. We'll start a new project, Weave example, new naming, cool. We need something, of course, to start processing, so we'll put a file endpoint in here. We will use my home directory. Let's go here and check the path, and it's the same as always. We use that path there. Don't really have to do much more on that. And of course we are going to put a logger here so we can watch the original payload. And auto completion works perfectly. Of course, we're going to have a file object coming in here, so we'll transform that to a string, log it out, and then we will do our actually transformation with weave. And before we do anything else, let's add a object to string transformer and another logger just to write the final payload. So like that. Save it up. Now we'll have to do some actual content here. So if I just write the simplest sentence content here, let's define our input. We will watch the first line first. This means that we're using data weave 1.0, of course. So we'll put the input here. We're going to have a payload of application JSON, and we'll output it as XML. Let's just create a simple automatic transformation here called order, and we will. I'm just going to check my notes so I'm not lying here. We'll just write and just see this out. We will need to deploy this. We'll also copy a content file here, but let's just check it out first. It's first file 1, and it's just extremely simple JSON. We'll copy it to this directory, and now we can see the automatic transformation techniques that we use here. So I just entered a very simple message here saying that I want the object to contain a order to contain the payload. And as we can see, this is the original payload, which will be our order. And we can just create the order tag consisting of these 3 elements, exactly the same. So can we be a little bit more specific here? Yeah, let's create a order in here instead, a real object, and it will look like we want it to. We want to add a hard code type to it. We'll call that type ebook. And of course, we want a title. And we can access the payload here and just write payload.title. And of course, we want the details. And let's write some text here too. Under here we will use a variable. We'll call it, because we're inside the string, we'll call payload.author. And we will add within parentheses payload dot year, which we also have in the message. So we'll save this up, watch it deploy itself, and then we will just copy that file once more. And now we have a slightly different message. We still have the order, because I said that that's going to be its name. We added this type, hard-coded book value. The title is exactly the same, but I've concatenated the details with my name and the year that this book was released. And just for record, I have not written a book about unicorns. So this object can clearly be called anything else. Order object. Let's change that. Redeploy. Very fast redeploy, and we can just watch it being called order object instead. So if we take a look at the second file I prepared, and it's just a basic XML. So if we change this and we say that the input is an XML and the output is a JSON, and I will just write order payload once more, save it up, copy the second file here, and watch the console. And we get a somewhat not perfectly intended code, not perfectly intended JSON, but we get the order object that we asked. It will put the test inside it, and this will have two values, tag and another. So another example we can use with this one will be by adding a variable to it. To replace this script, we'll add a variable with date. Let's use 1st of September. What is it? 30, perhaps? And we'll just add this send. Let's watch it redeploy itself once more. And we'll just show you the file 3. Contains slightly more data, but it's just an image. And let's copy the third file to this directory too. And it's already transformed. And here we'll see it's a JSON about this. And it's not really anything different than what we've seen before. We get a letter containing of a note, containing the to, from, heading, and body. We'll also get a sent on this letter. So the letter both contains the note and the sent information. Exactly like we specified. So that's pretty much everything I'm going to mention of this session. I'll probably get back to you later with more information about this. In case you missed it, DataWeave is on GitHub. It contains a lot of valuable information on various different things that you can do with transformations. So check it out. Do all the examples. Have fun. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Bye.